Hey guys, um, hold on, let me fix my mic. Mic sound a little bit bad. All right, I wanted to start this video off kind of with an apology. I wanted to record a little bit earlier on in the week, um, but I was hit with like a massive wave of like depression and stuff. So I didn't really have the mood to do anything. Um, there's a lot going on behind the scenes. I'm in school, so there's a lot of stress and a lot of other stuff that's going on too. As you could probably see, my bed is a mess. I haven't had a chance to actually clean my room, um, but I was able to at least get myself a little bit together. Took a shower today, um, touched grass, went out and got some food. So I'd say I'm doing a little bit better. Um, but without further ado, today we will be playing Car X Street. Now, I did already record a video of the tutorial and like that first mission you kind of do. Um, but the audio was absolutely trashed. It was garbage. For some reason, well, not for some reason, my PS5 controller was picking up the sound, as well as my mic, my headset mic. So you was getting like the button mashing and my voice that you probably wouldn't have even be able to hear. So that video was scrapped. I also did another video prior to that. Of another game, I'm just gonna have to re-record. It's called Night Runners. That game, I didn't have essentially the desktop audio was overpowering my vocals, in which I should have did a test recording before. Anyway, that's trash. I'm gonna have to redo it. As far as Car X Street, I think I'm gonna just pick up from where I left off. I'm not even too far in the game. I'm only a level 2, um, and about to pick up a new car. So saved up a little money for that inside the game. Um, but yeah, let's get started. Let me switch over my screen and we will continue from where we were going to be left off from, but where we'll be starting off from today. So, all right, let me minimize. We are in, yes, sir. Here is the 180. I keep forgetting. Not much I really did to it from last time, to be honest. I did upgrade it to get to a certain class level. Um, so we will see what kind of races we can do. Because you need to have a certain class level in order to race. So, hold on, let me change something real quick. Turn that down. Alright. That should be good. Alright. What races we got for us in store today? Alright, so we gotta be a class of C4. We're not even there yet. Let's do this race. And hopefully, oh, I seen how much the car was I wanted, and it was like, fucking, good, so we'll have enough to actually get the car. God dang. Oh, we done. We's out of there. I ain't never seen a 180 drift on some sand. Alright, we need a couple of stuff. Maybe an angle kit, maybe something. As soon as I get some angle, yeah, an angle kit will probably help there. As soon as I get like some wide angle, I start getting all over the place and stuff like that. That was another player. Start. Oh no. Hold on. Pause. There we go. Alright. To move a little bit closer. Let's get into this. Let's restart. I'm also interested in playing any other games that aren't racing games too, so if that's something y'all want to see me do, please do not hesitate to drop that shit into the comments. Let me know what games you guys are interested in seeing me play. Really the only thing limiting me is my my PC. I don't have a capture card to stream it from my console, so probably a little bit limited in what other games I can actually like play that aren't too taxing on my PC. Restart. That was just a practice warm-up run. That was just a warm-up run right there. But I'll see if it'll run correctly on my PC. If not, I'll have to look into what the fuck. I had to look into some alternatives, but yeah, just let me know, guys. We are so dead last. It is not even funny. I don't think I'll be able to, I wonder if we still get money from this. Let me see. Yeah, nah. The game was like, yeah, just restart. What? Hold on. I'm sorry. A lot of restarts. Trust the process. Should we play like this? Hold on. We'll see how it goes with this camera angle. Oh, low key. It's kind of better. We're still losing, but kind of better. wish my car was running properly. I would be out driving right now, maybe making some POV videos or something. So what's wrong with my car? For those who don't know, I have a 2004 BMW 325 Xi. Nothing special, but it is manual, so I think that's a little bit special. But yeah, I bought it off of Facebook, and the guy had told me that all it needs is just some gaskets for the oil pan, and you'll be good. Not knowing that it needed a whole lot more. Yeah, damn. It needs a whole lot more than that. Possibly even a new engine. But I was driving it for a couple of days, and as I was driving it home that same day, I was noticing this really bad, like, vibration and shaking. And I took it to BMW, hoping that, I didn't have to come out of pocket for anything, because I'm currently broke. I don't have a job, looking for a new job. But, as I was driving it, something kind of reminded me of this one time I had bought another BMW from somebody else, and it was giving me the same issue. So I was like, I wonder if it's the same issue that happened to me the first time. And it turns out it was, and that issue was that the dude didn't tighten or torque down the lug nuts. So I was driving from Hanover, PA, back to Baltimore, Maryland, and that's like an hour drive, almost, with loose wheels, and I did not die. That is crazy. But they also determined that there were other things wrong, so it needs all the gaskets replaced. It has a coolant leak that they didn't tell me. I actually had to find that out by myself. It's misfiring like crazy. It's misfiring from cylinder 3, 4, 1, I think. Regardless, it has a crazy misfire, and it's almost unbearable to drive. Sometimes it shuts off when I'm driving, and it doesn't have enough power. Sometimes I gotta turn the car off, turn it back on, just so it could like do something, so I could be able to drive it while I'm on the highway. The passenger front, I think he said like the axle boot or something with the axle is broken. So I have that issue. Not to mention it doesn't have radio. Yeah. So right now I'm just thinking about just doing a whole engine swap with the same family. I want to put the M54 B30 in it, which is just the 3-liter version of the same engine, and then later on turbocharging it. And with it being all-wheel drive, I think I just want to turn it into a track car. Now, my end goal is to end up in Formula Drift. But, if I'm bringing in money from my hopefully soon-to-be YouTube career, that goes without saying, having a whole nother vehicle just to do drifting in. But essentially what I would want to do with this car is to time attack or like any kind of circuit racing. I think circuit racing is so cool. But I would want to do circuit racing. My first goal, though, once I inevitably do what I want to do, which is the engine swap and have it running at 100%, I want to take it to the tail of the dragon. um, and kind of see how I do around like the twisty bits and stuff like that, and see how things go from there. Obviously, if I don't do well, there's always room for growth with that. But I just want to see where my skill level is as a driver. Now, I'd say I'm a pretty skilled driver in the real world, and you look at me playing this game and like, bro, what are you talking about? I promise, I'm a decent driver. But yeah, that's pretty much my goal with this current car, and I'm hoping that I can at least start this new job, and they hit me back so I can start putting like bits and pieces of money towards it. And if it needs something, hopefully I'll have the money to deal with those issues. But yeah, hopefully you guys are doing, at least financially decent. And any car enthusiasts who happen to watch this video, hopefully your projects are doing well too, stuff like that. Alright. I said I would get that car. So where is the nearest dealership? And yes, I am a BMW fanboy. Yeah, I love BMW so much. But my other favorite car is, types of car is Mustangs. I love Mustangs. I had a 2014 V6 Mustang. It wasn't manual, it was automatic, but I love that car. It was unfortunately taken by the bank. Couldn't make my payments because I think I was like either 19 or 20 with that car. Trying to do everything on my own. That was not smart. But yeah, it was taken from me. A car I had before that, which was a pretty cool car, was a 3000 GT. I think it was a 99. And I would have loved to keep that car. It was also, that car was manual. I would have loved to keep it, but it needed so much work to even run properly. It wasn't worth me keeping it, and I had pretty much zero money. I was working at the time, but I was staying at a friend's house, and a lot of my money was going to figure out where I needed to live and stuff like that, food, stuff like that. Here's the car I wanted to buy, by the way, a little sidetrack. But yeah, back on track. Yeah, it was a yellow 3000 GT, kind of the same color as this. That was the coolest car. That gave me a lot of compliments from random people around the block and stuff like that. So maybe, and when I'm financially stable in life, I can look at getting the cooler version of that car, the R4. Alright, so I know now we gotta do class 1 racing just to get some bread. Mercedes C-Class. Nothing too crazy to write home about. That car also had a lot of these cars I used to own had so many issues. The only good car I had that didn't give me any issues was that Mustang. And that's because I bought it from the dealership. And yeah, that was pretty much the only car that didn't give me issues. Now my first car I had was a Subaru Legacy GT. That wasn't manual. I didn't know how to drive manual at that time, but um, that car was pretty cool. Restart. That car was absolutely cool. Now one time when I was driving to work, the diff decided to delete itself, and I would like to thank that job I was working with at the time because I didn't have the money to replace it, so they just offered to. I was working at I was working at a dealership, and they offered to just take it out of my check instead of me having to come out full pocket just to replace it. So that was pretty cool. And it's a Subaru. It also had its common issues with restart. It had its common issues with leaking oil, and I'm pretty sure it was leaking coolant. Maybe I don't think so. I'm probably misremembering, but yeah. So also at that time, I was trying to go to school for my certification in auto mechanics, but that didn't go well. Somebody who I was dating at the time, me and her got into an argument. As I was leaving, I was extremely mad, and her apartment complex has like this sharp turn. Damn! Oh, dang! Hey, no. But our apartment had like this sharp turn to exit. Mind you, it was raining too. I hit that sharp turn a little too fast and slid into the curb and lost that car same day. Now my mom told me that if I called her to ask her to keep the car or whatever, she'd have got it fixed. But with how bad she wasn't there to look at it, I was there to look at it. Everything was pretty much messed up, and it probably would have cost a lot of money than she thought putting into it. So I had to let that car go. And yeah, it just seems like I never have too much good luck with cars, at least getting them. Hopefully keeping this car, everything goes as planned as well as it could be, honestly. Alright, we won that race. Look like we get 5K off the bat. And yeah. would say the most I would need is at least 100. I was going to say 50, but let's say I stream one day and I have 50 followers. Half of that, half of y'all probably won't be available at the times I'll probably. I'm not ready for like a class 2 race. And right now we gotta be ready for a class 2 race. Yeah, y'all better fight. Give me the win. Man, we are neck and neck right now. Oh yeah. Surprised at how easily I'm catching up to these people in a stock E30. E36. Took that corner kinda nice. But that did not save me. They're opening wide, and that's leaving me space to do this. Oh, what? Second place. Oh, wait. No! Too wide, too wide. Let's go. Y'all sure? Nope. Checkpoint, slow down, e-brake even, speed up, go to third, then we up shit. Oh yeah, we are out of there, baby. Now this next one might be a little challenging. Hold on. Oh no! Alright, kind of mess up a little bit. Where's there? Where's there? Where's in there? Like swimwear. Let's go. Oh yeah. Club progress. Wild Juniors. Excuse me. Oh, continue. So close. Oh yeah, level 3. Let's go. Level up reward. We get 5,000 credits, and we get a swap. An RS20. Is that the RB20? Should we swap it to a Nissan engine or keep the stock BMW engine? I don't know, gang. I don't know. There's a tuning shop right here. Let's go. Watch this. Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Dang. Alright. That's why we have insurance. Oh yeah, clean landing. Enter tuning shop. Alright, let's see. We have 34K. What should we do? What should we do? Should we upgrade the ECU? Not really. That'll only net us 15 horsepower though. What else can we do first? Turbo kit. We gotta be level 8 to do a turbo kit. That sucks. Alright, well we can't do any force induction just yet. So let's do some stage 2 cams. It's intake manifold. Let's get rid of that exhaust. Yes, sir. What it is? Exhaust manifold. Why did I draw a blank there? And we have 16K. Let's do fuel system. Yeah, we could do the stage 2 block. We could do what's that? The heads. I think we'll be able to do everything except the well, everything except can do. It'll just be a stage 1. All right, pretty much decked out here. Managed to get 239 horsepower from the upgrades. Body. Can we do rate reduction? Rate reduction, no. And we can't do any aero. But what we can do is a stage 1 fuel system. Wait. Oh, that'll give us more weight, but with the weight reduction we can get later, that'll probably fix itself. Alright. Let's go take this on a test drive real quick. I'll probably do one more race. I do have homework I gotta catch up on, unfortunately.
Sounds better too. And now it's self-correcting itself every time I try to initiate a drift. I don't know if I like that much. I might need to take a corner a certain way. Oh, there we go, there we go. Damn it. Y'all can't drive for nothing. Y'all drive worse than NPCs. That's an NPC. Alright, let's look for a race. Oh yeah, in there like somewhere. Where we at? Class 2 now. There. Let's do this other race for the Wild Juniors. Wrong class. Oh, you gotta be a C1 to do it. We're close, but not close enough to some of these. So I need to get my rating up to do this. My class is fine, just not my rating. I forgot. Oh, we gotta do body stuff to do rating. Which would mean we have to do another different kind of race. Well, we can do this sprint one. Yeah, let's do this sprint one and we'll go from there. Come on, come on. Oh yeah. I gotta say the nightlife in this game is pretty cool. I wish cities in real life was like this. Maybe they are. I don't get out much. And now that I have a car to actually drive, I'll probably be able to experience it a little bit better. Yeah. I haven't had a car in like 2 years now. And having this car, it's so nice. I do like Uber Eats in it, just so I can have a little bit of cash on the side to like buy food, you know, stuff like that. Oh, crap. Yeah, just this restart. But yeah. And for it having all the issues that I listed earlier, it does drive nice when it's not misfiring like crazy, and you can hardly feel that the motor mounts are practically not there anymore. Yeah, that's another thing I forgot to say. The motor mounts are pretty much shot. They're pretty much non-existent. I don't know what it does when it doesn't feel like it's there, but when it wants to not vibrate the car like crazy, it won't do it. How do I restart? Yeah, there we go. But yeah, I gotta say, for it being a base model BMW, it still has a nice interior for being as old as it is as well. I mean, yeah, the seats are all cracked up, and a lot of the plastics are all pretty much broken, and there's a lot of squeaking noises. But oh, and the steering wheel's falling apart. But the AC works. The sunroof works. So yeah, the luxuries. Yeah, that's what I was saying. But that's going to do it for today. If you guys did enjoy this video, please like, please subscribe. I promise I'll do more. There's more to come from me for you. Just time. But yeah, if you enjoyed, you like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, I will see you.